let's keep on doing what we were here to do. Hello. It's weird to stream on a Wednesday, I gotta say. It's weird to stream on a Wednesday, but yesterday was like quite a busy day, and that sudden work meeting that was like not necessarily, not like I didn't have to be on it, but I like being on it. So yeah, I had to go for it, and I was too tired after. Too tired / too annoyed, I guess. Whatever. AI Halloween vote, I think. Oh god, I saw so many things. I'm like essentially on the thing is that I know that Mitch X is not, unfortunately, I know that Mitch X is not always too keen on accepting news from the one and only states of United America. So I'm trying to like just, you know, judge when I can see some shit, or if seeing this is gonna be, you know, reasonable. And I don't share everything, but eventually it makes it to our timeline as well, because like our timelines are the same, as we realize very often. He's such a nasty piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah, people are happy of the outcome. Yeah, I think there are reasons to be happy. New York is like, not to get like politics on the very first stream of Trackmania after what happened, but New York City especially is like a very big center point of a lot of politics, actually, all over the world as well. Like whatever happened over there, Polish newspapers wrote about this, you know, like yeah, it's a really cool day, essentially. That's a big summary. Yeah, someone who wants to do things well in office won the office. That's we love to hear that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm saying that because many of those can potentially spill out to other areas, not just the US even, I would say. But so all I saw was some clip of them being asked about parades, and the guy who won the election just said, I think there are more important things than parades, and the other two went wild at them because of it. Yeah. Oh yeah. With that said, let's continue the campaign. Zoran did have some bangers on the timeline, though, I gotta say, like meme-wise especially. Those were definitely bangers. Is it working? It's working. Track 20, excuse me, 23. Oh my goodness. Plastic, I see. Okay, great start. The finish is just right there. See? It's a PF track, actually. It's press forward. I just gotta press forward to finish. It's right there. Ugh. Okay. Oh, to the... Oh, okay. One day they'll add an invisible bridge. It is coming in the next update. Actually, imagine if there was like an actual invisible bridge there. If you could just press forward and the track is done. Everybody's tired doing ATs and we just find it here. Okay, what the fuck was that? There was one invisible track of the day. Was it on the 1st of some month? Oh, nice bounce, actually. Let's start over. Let's just start over. Ow. Do I have to do it like this? Yeah, okay. Just slam into that wall. Got it. Okay. This is a very unique track. Okay. No brakes.
Undefined.
What do you mean undefined? What? What undefined? What? I have not changed anything in alerts recent. Can I let me fucking select what you wrote? Stop. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Where is he? That's the wrong button. There we go.
You should try and do silent run, one way you have to focus on doing the run and not being distracted by chats. It's cool and all you response, but you say you never tried doing it with music? In a competitive setting? It's like you do all of your school tests while chatting and being in constant disrupt. You must think that doesn't sound fair, and that's the terms you decide for your it runs? What happens if you do try and make it work best for you? Because chatting is half-assing it.
You are so true. And I even know which stream this came from. So thank you so much for the 56-month resub on a 56 streak. What am I, fucking Adam TTS or whatever? 50 Psy. I never said she stole it, I think. All right, let's see the track. You know, actually, let's see the track for once. Okay, never mind. Very high. Oh. So I get here. I don't have brakes. Okay, I understand. What is... Who made this track? Did they fucking just randomize the blocks and then tried to glue them together? Like, what is happening here? This is like the weirdest track design I've ever seen in my life. It's just weird. I don't know if I like it or not yet. I just, for now, it feels weird. It feels like hard to read, you know? Oh, sorry, I understand. I love it, honey. It's great. It's perfect. I based the map on how my map works. I'm very proud of you that Nadeo chose you and your mapping. Didn't realize it was a collaboration between the two of you also. Can I remember I have to turn left? I cannot remember I have to turn left. Okay, well, we have to... Don't assume things maybe, sorry. Why the fuck would it say undefined? I wonder if it was actually too long. Or if there's just something wrong with this. I got lime on this Oreo. I'm not gonna question your culinary choices, honey. I forgot I guess I have to. Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta go wider here. Got it. Memorized. I forgot I failed that as well. We're gonna just keep going. It was an accident. I forgot to turn again. I don't think I understand what they want you to do here. Clearly jumping from here is like... like this. Oh, that's maybe a little high still. Can probably do it better. Probably matter a lot, actually. You know what? I know. Here. Yeah, you can probably do a little jumpy here or something. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Left. Okay. Okay, this was nice. Okay. Okay. Ugh. No. Okay, I don't think I have to even... Yeah. I understand. I understand. I know what to do. It's fine. I know how to drive. I know how to play this game, alright? It's fine. There we go. Or full speed. Jump. Boom. Right, because we gotta cut this. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Interesting struts, interesting struts. Oh. Did not expect to get grip there, but here we are. Okay. I didn't expect these walls to be so far, but here we are. Could use the car to turn as well, but whatever. Here, let's do it no respawn this time. Why did I jump so far this time? I do have to release a little bit, I guess. It's all too much. Oof. Nice wall. Go, please. Okay. Up. That was nice. And that can go direct. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That's a nice gold. Okay. Got the gold. Let's continue on. What do we think? 104? Is 104 possible from this? Maybe. Well, not like this, but that I lost speed here, so I think if I just go forward, it will now be fine. Yeah, not fine even. Okay, then I have enough speed now. Okay. Like this? Yeah, that will work. I did it again. Okay. This is so awkward. Yeah, what if I do it like this? I don't have the speed now, but it should be nice. Yeah. Oh my god. How much speed do I have? Do I have there even? This is like reasonable, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I like this star a lot. Like this, probably, maybe. Hello, Willow. How you doing? Welcome. Ah. You have to save my day? What's up? What do I have to do? Make the world not suck. Yeah, let's go. New York City was the next mayor of New York City will be a reasonable person. Hope that helped. That's the good news I have for you. By reasonable, I actually mean a reasonable person that wants to do things TM. Good things actually happened today, yeah. Last night, rather. And the big thing about it is that when, like, I don't want to be that guy, but like when things happen in New York City, those usually spill out around, and that's usually like a first step in the right direction. But there might be more stops. I don't come hearing about Paul for the... Yeah, let's go. Ribozo, 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 Ribozo. How you doing, Haswar? It's been quite a good day in this household. It's been a nice, relaxing, and good day. Bad things happen to bad people for once, yes. My guy won that one, so that's just lovely. Hell yeah. For once, absolutely. All things considered, amongst all the electoral things that were happening this year, my favorite timeline news was I think the Secretary of State of Kentucky sent something along the lines of our phone is closed today, please stop calling us about the elections in Kentucky. There are no elections in Kentucky this year. Usually elections happen next year. You cannot vote in Kentucky. You cannot go to vote in Kentucky for Zoran Mandani or Andrew Cuomo. Thank you so much. It's so funny. Oh my god, I cannot wait a second. Yeah. Please stay in line. Actually, if you want to vote for Cuomo, the election is on Wednesday. That was also a good one. Oh, please reach. Thank you. Oh my god. This is what I wanted. Okay. I want to just see how this round would have worked. Okay. Oh, the Virginia attorney? Yeah, I heard about it. The regular person, yeah. Honestly, like, you could just always say, oh, I thought they were on Wednesday, but then in the evening I realized they were actually today. Sorry. And like, who the fuck is gonna check that, you know? But yeah, if you're a person that's supposed to provide actual information about this, that's probably a crime. Please go. Okay, that's gonna be a PB. Never mind, it's not gonna be. I did a finish skip. I got text leaks where he said some, let's say, impolite things about Republican lawmakers. He was still on by 5%. Oh, yeah. I know this one, yeah. Not PB. I don't think this is the fastest way to do this. Yeah. I actually remember seeing all the memes. What message will resonate with the voters? This is so funny. A lot will rely on this. Oh, I forgot I don't have brakes. Impolite is so funny. Yeah, it was not polite. Big night for Dark Volok, absolutely. Oh. That was very weird. What do you mean brakes? I'm assuming brakes. Oh, you mean like braking, like slowing down. There is a block there that tells you don't have brakes, and that's that specific section. When I get to it, I can point it out. Hang on. Because all over here I do. I can slow down. There is no problem with that. It's just... oh my god. Yeah, it's just an effect block in the game. They placed on the map on purpose. Oh my god, the fact that this is plastic, it just bounces you off there. Oh, and a gear change happened. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Okay. This is far. Okay. That's very slow. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. No. Not release here. Release later. Come on. So here, this block, no brakes. It's behind the timer, but yeah, no brakes here. So the only thing I can do is a release of gas, and that will slow me down. But of course, I want to have as much speed as I can, so... The effect blocks in this game get disabled after you cross a checkpoint, most of them at least. So... Unless you... Or when you drive over a reset block. That's another reason why would they get disabled. But yeah, so that no brakes lasts until I cross the next checkpoint, essentially. That's like up that hill. Okay. That was really nice. This was good. I just need to aim better. Okay, let me see this. I actually want to also see how to do this. Okay, I understand. I think I understand. Minimal sliding. Okay. 4.5. Way more angle than the last one I saw. They are different. Yeah. This one is a little weird, I gotta say. The getting like figuring out the speaking English. Figuring out the routing here was a little weird. But we got there in the end. I still have problems remembering everything, but this was good. Oh shit. I'm sure. Oh, jasne. Yeah, sure. I have a redemption for that. I need to get people's channel points to, you know. Ah. Interesting. Tak. A, no i dobrze, no i świetnie. To teraz mamy minutę, żeby pogadać. Siema, co tam? Mało ludzi to używa, ale trochę mi szkoda, bo to fajnie jest, tak? Ja lubię tak pogadać po polsku czasem. Jest miła odmiana. Dobra. Dobra. Jestem gejem. Okej. Ja nie jestem. Ale cieszę się, że jesteś. O. Dobrze. 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 That was awkward. All right. Thank you so much, Micheks, for redeeming Polish for 1 minute. Sounds even cuter. Thank you. Thank you, Willow. I like Polish. Polish is a very specific language, and it's not just I like it because I'm Polish. It's like like learning other languages made me just appreciate how I guess unique Polish is in so many ways. Still waiting for the moment where I get to learn teach Micheks on how to curse in Polish. She's getting some basics, you know. It's not bad, but like I'm waiting for a moment where she will involuntarily use a good curse word combo, you know. That'll make me really happy. No, okay. I don't know how to do that plastic part. Uh-oh. Barely. Okay. Alright, what's it gonna be? 104.6, okay. They, them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Jake said. It's like, it is a PB, it's not an AT. So don't say not PB, it is a PB. Please. Respectfully. Kurwa. Anyway. Yeah, we don't necessarily have... I mean... I guess you could kind of fit something in the language. There is a... Thank you. There has been a part where, like, they wanted to... Because, like Jake said, like, there is a lot of things that are, like, gender dependent in Polish. It's like if you even use verbs, you would say... If you wanted to say, he did XXX, right? Something, something, something. You would say, on zrobił. But then if you say, she did, you would say, ona zrobiła. And that's like not that easy to differentiate, because you have, you know, zrobił versus zrobiła, like the verb changes with the sentence because the noun's gender changed. Put the pronouns back in the email, please. And like I've been seeing some people on Twitter try to make a gender neutral version, and the big problem is they, instead of A or not A, sometimes A swatches with E depending on the gender, you know, because if I say, even if you would say I did something, you know, I would say ja zrobiłem, or whether you would just cut ja, you would just say zrobiłem, but Maciej's would say, because Maciej's pronouns are she, her, her gender is feminine, she would say ja zrobiłam. So the E versus A changes here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the same example. So, like, it's not that easy. And I've seen some people on Twitter try to push this alternative of, instead of E/A, if you're unsure of the gender, or if you're talking about non-binary people, or you're a non-binary person, you should say zrobiłksm. Just set an X instead of A or E. And I'm really sorry. I know I don't have a say in that. I'm just a cis straight white guy, but like, please come up with something better. Like, please. I know that you want. I understand. I understand the reasons. Please, we have to come up with something better than putting an X that even in text looks mid. Like, please. Some people used O instead, which I guess works a little better. If you are from Poland, it makes it a little bit like you're like from Southern Silesia area. But like, yeah. Yeah, exactly what I'm trying to say, like Michek said. So like zrobiłam would be there, which is, again, like I said, Polish has like many variants as well that are like very regional, and the southern variant very often would use this kind of pronunciation, which more sets the O towards it. But like, I'm not opposed to using O. So like if I were to be a non-binary person, I would say zrobiłam, right? Which, fine, I think. That's perfectly fine. Again, if you know like the Polish variants and like different dialects and shit, then like that sounds a little weird, but at the same time, it's really hard to get something better than this. So with the language, with the way the language is. This like also comes a little bit to the fact that Polish does have kind of a we have like a, I would say like a gender neutral gender, if that makes sense, but it's mostly used for describing things rather than living beings. There's like the third, yeah, I guess you could call it the third gender. There are only two genders. I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. It's a safe space. Please don't go away. But yeah, I guess you could say there is like a third gender in the language, but it's like it is very much reserved to, although not really. It's very reserved to specific things, mostly items, I would say. The exception of items I can think of when it comes to living being is a child, dziecko. And you would say if a child did something, you would say dziecko zrobiło something something. So I guess that already exists in the language in some way now that I think about it. There is a lot of like different intricacies that come with it, and like they all seems to be like a good choice. It like does sound weird at first, especially that there are many of very often like variants of the verbs and the nouns that you wouldn't normally use in this way, but I guess it's just a matter of getting used to it, you know. Way better than the X that they originally wanted to make there, which I get it. It was like, you know, Biden's at least 3 is constantly on the bit in my head. I'm so sorry. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I know I can save like 0.4 here. I gotta like not slide there. Okay. Don't play games with me, kid. We are here to play games, sorry. At least 3 had walked away. Yeah. God. What else happened today? I felt like there was something else that happened today. Dick Cheney, I don't know. Whatever his name was. Rest in peace or whatever. Really a good day for Dark Woke, I agree. That was 6 years ago? Oh my god. But that was before he was president, right? Oh yeah, it's probably during the fucking campaign. There we go. Yeah, the vice president from the Bush era, essentially. He died today morning. Yesterday morning, my bad, yeah. Yeah, yesterday because it wasn't the election day, yeah. Which also gave birth to one of the funnier clips that Mamdani had. Because somebody told him about it when he was in the voting, in the voting station, preparing to, like, you know, get his voting card. So fucking funny to see him have to, like, take part of, like, one of the most difficult try not to laugh challenges on the very final, like, centimeter of the race. And actually he passed it. Actually did not trip up. That was beautiful. The gift of speed when the kids and moms can almost, yeah. Finally 2001 is over. Oof. My speed. I lost all my speed. Oh, yeah. Yep. Exactly. People are actually posting this as a retweet to that clip. What are they? My gear. Okay, well, I'm still, like, releasing too early. Too late, rather. Oh, shit. Without context, yeah. Oh, I didn't expect to have grip there. Okay, I understand. There's a lot of time to be played there. I don't know how much, but I have a general idea what to do. Okay, well, not this. Okay, we'll take this. Oof. Okay, nice. That was bad. Okay. That was a good one, though. So let's see if that will benefit the... I also have a mistake here. Okay, that was nice. All right, let's not PB this time. There you go. There you go. There is still room to make this a little better, but I think that for now that's fine. Wrong computer. Smooth sailing, 103.582. Oh, I barely beat it. Oh, that's so funny. 52.77. 5 milliseconds. Okay. You know what? There are many times where I didn't beat the record. When I didn't beat the PB, the AT by 5 milliseconds as well. So we're gonna take this and just keep on keeping on. '24. I see sausage. I see no engine. I see jumps. That's gonna be super fun again. This is 24. And there is a reactor at the very start, and I'm almost certain the world record will be very normal again. Which maybe we'll get to see today if I'm done with this campaign by the end of the stream. Why can't I aim? I would like to see the rest of the map, please. Oof, okay. What? Here. Is this ice? No, this is tarmac. This is ice. Okay. I see the finish. I just gotta jump there. No engine. Okay, awesome. This might be the first time I see the track the intended way. Oh god, I know. I knew it. You cannot expect to have a normal track when there is a reactor at the very beginning. So yes, you will probably see the intended way, and I can't wait to see the world record now. It has to be dumb. Yeah, I did this. Bono is playing this game as well. He's good though. He's better than me in some cases. In full speed, for example. Last campaign. Go right, go right, go right. Okay. Another reactor. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely can be done without flying out. There's like a big drift here. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, this is okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, please do. I know that you mean well, Willow, but like in general, any conversations about age, we just delete by default because of how Twitch is aggressive about it. This rule like majorly like relies to. Yeah, exactly. You never know, honestly. Yeah, this like mostly, yeah, people have been insta-banned many times, and I mean, none of us wants you to lose your account for even just a silly little remark like that. Why did I not fly high? Can you land? Thank you. I want to see the rest of the track. Thank you. Okay, wood will be stupid. Okay, there's a drift here. What? What? Okay. Oh, there's the oh, I know. Here. That's what they want. Oh my god. It was very funny, yeah. Yeah, nothing happened. No worries. But like, yeah, this track is all nauseating. Welcome to track 24 of fall 2025, I guess. Trickier than the last track. It is a little bit. It's a little bit. There's a lot of things happening at once. They wanted to have a reactor-based track, and I honestly, you know what? Fine. I think the main like thing you're supposed to take out of this is that you can you have to set your car up like 90 degrees and then just hope for the best, if that makes sense. But there's a lot of other things happening. So for example, this drift here. Up. That should be nice. Okay. Yeah, but I want you to... So they want you to set it... Okay. They want you to set it... Do I have to like release there? Is that the trick? I think that's probably the trick. Yeah, so you need a little bit of an angle for the game to push you at appropriate moments. Okay. For the reactor, rather, I meant. For the reactor. So yeah, I don't want to be angled there too much. I want to go down here. Okay, this is nice. They want you to do this. Stop. Okay, sharp wood turn. This is all a drift, probably. This is a drift. A weird one too, because of the surfaces there. And then hit it. Okay. No, not this way. The only good news I can say is that whenever they make a track that's like very tricky like that, usually the author time is not that hard. This is what I wanted, yep. Oh, I actually collected it from the wrong side, I think. I actually got the reactor up instead of, no, I mean down instead of up. That's fine. Something like this. Too far. Yep. Close enough. Mei Ling, Samus took her clothes off. I forgot about that already. Oh, it's so funny. I'm so glad that they like actually hired all the voice actors. I'm actually so happy they hired all the voice actors for that small Easter egg bit in Smash. Oh, should be down. I was just bad. Okay, I understand. Okay. That, yeah, I'm almost certain. Prime 4 out in a month. Yeah. I want to start the Prime trilogy playthrough after this campaign is done. So the plan is this Saturday, actually. Like if I'm done today with this, then maybe we're gonna play like some Minecraft on Thursday, aka tomorrow. But if not, I have the day buffer to finish this campaign. Hello, Norby. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, Saturday, Metroid Prime. The very first one. And I think I made my mind up. I will probably play the Prime Trilogy on the Wii. Just because it was so fun. I think that's gonna be the most reasonable option, especially that even if I play Prime Remastered first, I will still have 2 and 3 to play on the Wii or the Wii U from the trilogy, so makes the most sense, you know. Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. If I can share a little secret with everybody, I'm not a big fan of FPS games on a pad. So when Prime 4 comes out, I will probably play it on the Joy-Con mouse. And I will be very interested to see how that works, because I never had anything like this earlier. Like a half pad, half mouse. So it will be interesting. But unfortunately, before we get to that, we'll have to go through other games. The game will release, but I want to give you guys some time to play it as well. And Christmas then comes around, so we'll probably play Prime 4 after Christmas and after New Year's. That's the general idea, at least. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how to play this as well. The only worry I really have is that holding a Joy-Con like that for like extended periods of time will hurt my palm. You know, that's like the one thing that I'm like the most concerned about when it comes to that game. But we'll see how that works. Joy-Con is a really thin thing. And my hands are huge, and that's the main worry here. Okay. When 4 is in the Prime Amber, oh my god, they fucked up so hard. They should have called it 5. I'm crying a lot. What's happening? If you don't want to share, that's fine. I just, you know, hope you're gonna get better soon. Nothing new. How am I only seeing this now? That's so adorable. You got Spiffy to say thanks to. And honestly, Michakes had the idea. I just was like, yeah, that sounds cute. Oh. They're new. Yeah. They are new. This is like a very, I don't know, last week edition kind of deal. Actually, exactly last week, because we, I think, added them to our channels like literally a week ago on Wednesday. Why am I so wide here? Yes. Okay, good to know that this command still works. It's not been used in so long. I want to add it to like actually activate a shout out in chat as well. But like, I've been so I've been a little lazy about Lookbot recently. I worked a lot on one thing and now I don't want to, you know, work too often on it. Plus there were other things to take care of, honestly. Life, TM. Ow. Yeah, I like the command. Nightbot for you might have this already. I need to add this to Lookbot as an option. I have been like working a lot on like just a bunch of backend stuff to like be able to add more things to the bot over time, make it more configurable. And I was done with most of the changes, but then I came up with something else that I could have also added to it. Ow. Do I have to face more to that? Probably. Ow, ow. I commissioned an artist and they sent me a few updates and now they are ghosting me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a lot of money too. So if I do it like this, okay. It is true that artists are usually very busy. I had like a couple of emote ideas I wanted to add to the channel, but I mean, I only can assume that V is quite busy as well in the recent days, so I'm more of a just kind of waiting for a moment where I could maybe sneak in a commission in there, but yeah. I don't know if V even takes commissions anymore. The busiest B, absolutely. A year ago, it's been a while, huh? I mean, it is within your right, like Michake said, especially if you paid already to like ask what's the status. Oh, I forgot that wood is like, yeah. Very friendly for an update, yeah. Alright, well. I don't know why I pressed break there, but it's fine. I think I could probably get away with not. Okay, whatever that was. Okay, whatever that was. What? Please work. I don't have enough speed, so it won't work actually. Okay. Interesting. No need to. You found the shortcut? Yes, I did. Look at me. Sorry, you won't be able to see it done the intended way anymore. I'm thinking I should like overdo this. Never mind. No, I can't. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Chatter, actually, it's a shortcut written together, like a speed run written together. So, please correct yourself. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, what Michake said, essentially. Why are there fireworks again? It's because we live in the Netherlands. I forgot. My bad. Okay. Okay. That's a 53. Okay. Right, yeah. Real. Like this. Yep. Uh-oh. That's why this thing is here. That's why they placed that turn here. So like a little faster line can't go through. A lot of this time I think will rely on that, how much that speed I get from that section there. Like almost certain. And how fast I do this ice is a big... Yeah, that should be fast. Okay. Fuck. Lost grip. Yeah, you definitely want to use that little hop there. Because going around is not going to be fast enough. That's quite a significant time loss too. A minute, a minute. A minute. A second. Second is big. All right, let's keep trying things. What happened to my gears? Excuse me? My engine just kind of died. It's funny. I don't think that's the way. I don't know. Oh. Okay. This is a very specific jump there. My internet freaking out. These are you. My computer seems fine. My recording computer seems fine. I don't see any dropped frames. Are we working? Chat, press 3 if the stream is working. I think it's you, Willow. I'm so sorry. It has two pretty numbers. You're welcome. Well timed, as per usual. You can try lowering the quality, maybe. That will help you, Willow. Maybe it's just your internet having a great day. Or maybe it's Twitch. I forgot I have to release here. Oh my god. So stuttery. Oh, my Windows sound. I opened the task manager just in case, but like everything seems fine. I don't see much happening here. But we did have a little bit of problems earlier today, or I had at work at least. But I am not fully sure why it was that. It kind of just, it was like I had some problems like watching a YouTube video during workday because I mean I'm working, of course. Duh. But once that happened, but like I ran a speed test and everything worked fine. So I just kind of assumed it was YouTube being YouTube. Okay, I understand. I have a better approach. I understand. Oh, can you guys save the gear here? Probably, actually. Hang on. Yeah, you probably can. It's very narrow, but you probably can. All right, so how do we do this? Like this. 100%. So if I do this, I then drift here. Okay. This kind of stuff. Sometimes the player starts dropping every second frame for me when this happens. That's so weird. Machex has this problem where the stream will just sometimes, on her computer only though, on a PC compared to a laptop, which is very weird because that PC is way stronger, where it will just randomly stop playing the stream, but it will just play the audio in the background, or it will be like extremely stuttery. So Machex, it's not just you apparently. We were trying to find a solution for it that couldn't. I don't know why this happens other than the player being broken. Also happens for me. Yeah, that's weird. Are you guys all on Windows 10? Okay, that's a PB. Quite a nice one. Okay. Win 11. Yeah, true. I'm sure my cold dead motherboard. We are actually in the spot where I wanted Michix to have a little better CPU because like her motherboard can like take it still, and that will like help a lot with her streams and shit. But like I am like we are kind of a little worried because you know, Windows 11 upgrade looming behind the background. Most like they were fixing the shutdown button, sometimes just using PC. No, I also thought this was going insane. I was going insane. Are you kidding me? Every single time I end the stream, this computer that plays Trackmania right now would have sometimes some updates, and I would press update and shut down, go upstairs, or like go brush my teeth or whatever, and then come back the next morning and see the computer just turned on. And I was like, what? What is happening? And like the worst thing is that I also had this problem earlier where my motherboard would have this feature called waked on LAN. So like if the computer cable that's plugged into it that gives it internet, for some reason a router or something would ping it, you know, the computer, despite being turned off, all of a sudden would just turn on. And I was like, what? Why? And then I solved that because I figured out that wake on LAN is a feature on motherboards, and with my router we had in Poland, it just didn't work well and just kept turning on my computer after it was actually shut down. So when it started happening recently, I was like, oh, that's maybe the same thing. I don't know, but I felt like I turned it off in this new computer. I'll have to check. But then they tweeted about this. When I log off the computer and hold, I'll hit restart, and I'm pretty sure I was doing the same thing by accident when I got off my PC at home. Oh. Yes. Exactly this, Bono. That's exactly the thing that was happening to my computer. The amount of times I've been like, why is my computer still on? Exactly. And you know what's the worst part? Now I'm the one who is afraid to update Windows 11 because they released the 25H2 now feature or whatever version, and this thing is like just so riddled with useless AI bullshit and a lot of bugs too, because Microsoft is a machine that turns 30% of code being generated with AI into Microsoft confirms SSD failures on the latest update, you know, like I am just so fucking afraid of Apple updating my computer. Task Manager multiplying was so funny. All things considered, this was like just a preview feature on the preview version, I think, because like they released like a preview of the redesigned start menu or whatever the fuck, and that thing had the bug with Task Manager. Hold the power button. Yeah, I mean, if my computer like resets, I set it on the motherboard as well so that I can just press the power button when it's like booting up, and it's just gonna shut itself down in that time. So like if I ever mix up the buttons, I'll wait until it shows me the like logo before Windows loads and just press the button and it just turns off. I genuinely feel like what happens sooner is I'm going to install Linux on this computer rather than update to the latest Windows version. I gotta be real with you. I have 11 on this, but I'm afraid to install the latest update because of all the AI bullshit they added recently. I just don't need that. I refuse to use Linux. That's fair. That's fair. I am a little bit of a special case too, because in my previous job for 9 years I worked on Linux, so I like kind of eventually got friends with the penguin, you know. The worst fucking people I know use it. Understandable. Understandable. I mean, all things considered, it's different, you know. It takes a different approach also. So like I fully get it. Like people who familiarity with the Windows for me, yeah. I fully get it. Like people who like are familiar with Windows, like you, like a bunch of others, the change is a little how do you say this? There's a word for it in English, like a little scary, you know, like a little, yeah. Changing to Linux will be too much. I have to say though that like in terms of like user experience, Linux changed a lot in the last days. What am I fucking saying? In the last years. Mint is a really good variant. Yeah, Mint is a very commonly recommended distribution of Linux between people, because it has a lot of things that make it easy to use and install. As easy as possible, let's say. Let's use that phrasing. As easy as possible. And all things considered, Valve really had a huge hand at making Linux better for games. To browse the web or whatever. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I use Arch, by the way, is like a common meme even within people who use Linux. People are extremely weird. And it's like, a lot of it is because they like Linux is like so extremely customizable. Like you can just literally do whatever the fuck you want with the system. I think I need more time here on this section. I enjoy the experience so far, but I'm gonna start cloning on people who still use iPhones. Yeah. It really depends. It really also depends, like, what you want to, like, what do you want from customizability? Because, like, Linux is, like, existing in so many flavors just to also accommodate as many people as possible. You can make it Windows-like if you can. It's like absolutely something that's possible. And honestly, from like a perspective of a power user, Linux is, but that's just a very specific my perspective, but like Linux has done things to like computer maintenance and shit that Windows never could for me. Or Windows could if you paid this tool $80 to get a license so you can do it, you know? Kind of deal. I started Linux so fast, if I was confident I could get everything, I couldn't really rely to work out of the box, and that isn't gonna happen. Yeah, that's the biggest part. Like, my biggest worry right now is that I really got, like, used to using DaVinci Resolve as the editor for, like, just to trim out the VODs and get them ready for, like, upload for YouTube and shit. And, like, it's extremely convenient, but, like, will it work on Linux? It doesn't natively support Linux. That's the big problem in it. You could use Wine, but with Wine there are also other problems in there, especially that it like doesn't have like the hardware support for the codecs to render videos. It uses GPU to do a lot of things in the background when it's working too, so it's like... Hang on, please. Okay. Don't have the time and patience to do everything all over again, especially on a computer I've had for 5+ years. I understand that, yeah. DaVinci Resolve on the indie games. Indie games would work out of the box, I'm almost certain. Especially if you place them, if they like exist on Steam. As long as the game doesn't have anti-cheat, it's fine. Steam has been really, really, really good for quite obvious reasons. The reason I wanted to talk about is actually laying somewhere else in this room. But like, I can show you the case for quite obvious reasons. And it's not something that needs a lot of setting up either. You're not in the same indie game servers I'm in. What do you mean? Think it has one? You're so true. I'm fucking got me. Will be like Windows game work on Linux. I'll check back in a month, I guess. Right. I will. All things considered, I am like hardware-wise prepared to take the leap for dual booting at least. Because that's also another thing. You don't have to commit fully to Linux when you're switching over. When you install it, it most commonly will detect the fact that you have Windows, and it will let you pick between the two if you install it on like a separate drive or something. So my goal right now is we got to like we were buying Michakes a new SSD, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna also buy a new SSD for myself, and I will put it in this computer eventually, maybe even this weekend, and install Linux and try to set it up again. Which is also really funny because like when I originally assembled this computer, I was like, I never was really using the dual boot I had on my old computer. Like I had Linux laying around there for years and I rarely used it. So like, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck ever. I will just not install Linux on this computer because why bother? And now I'm like, I need to install Linux and replace Windows, please. From good news, I can tell you that Trackmania does work apparently quite well on Linux right now, so this game doesn't necessarily have like an anti-cheat per se. Yeah, storage is extremely cheap. Like you're telling me that a terabyte SSD drive that's like extremely fast costs less than $100 right now. It's like fucking, it's wild. What about this drift? Okay, that did save some time. SSF. Two terabyte drive on my PC at the moment is pretty decent. Yeah. Oh, it is, yeah. No. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is I don't blame you when you don't want to switch to Linux, because it is a different experience and it is a new learning thing to learn. But if you do need help with that ever, you know where to find me. Once again, I worked like almost 10 years on a Linux computer on stuff regarding Linux, so I think I'm pretty reasonable at using it, I would say, and knowing some things about it. I would say I know a little more than Windows on about it, honestly. Decently priced SSDs outside of the United States where there's no tariffs. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Understood. Have a nice day. Yes, Willow, both. I worked on a computer that had Linux installed, and I worked on parts of Linux as well. Not the Linux itself, like it was like a project inside the company, of course, that I can't talk too much about, of course, because NDAs and bullshit, but it was a close to Linux core. I can tell you that much. Like parts of the Linux system, very specific for that project. Found a little bit of time save. Okay, well. Haven't checked RAM prices recently, but my bonus RAM was one of the most expensive farm. Upgrading my RAM earlier this year again. Yeah. Blame Nvidia probably. How is Nvidia worth the same as two Canadas? I recently actually saw a tweet and heard a part of the interview some tech bro had with Sam Altman and with the CEO of Microsoft, that I don't remember his name, honestly. Pablo Comaya, yeah. Essentially what this Microsoft CEO said is that their biggest problem with AI and data centers right now isn't necessarily the availability of chips, it's availability of power. And the other thing that he said, and I think he said it, he probably shouldn't have said it, I would say, is that they have like a shit ton of NVIDIA. Satya, thank you. Yes, Satya Nadella. They have a shit ton of NVIDIA chips, which are just laying in storage and are not used because there's not enough power in the grid to power them. And that's how NVIDIA is worth the same as two Canadas. There was so much money shoved in there, so they buy out all these chips, you know, but they can't even fucking use them. Half of the ones they bought are laying in the fucking storage, collecting dust. If you ever heard of a term waste of sand, that's one of the applications for it. It's like a waste of sand, literally. This shit is just laying there unused, collecting dust. But you know, at least Nvidia got a lot of money from other companies, and that will definitely not backfire, because if those chips lay there and they are not used, there is literally no way for these companies to make a return on their investment. And if there is no way for them to make a return on their investment, sooner or later someone will realize, and it's not gonna be pretty on the big old stalker, marketer, exchanger, you know. But we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. It's almost over. Yeah, we have the chips, we just can't plug them in. That was like exactly Satya's words, I believe. What's even funnier is that Nvidia's like, you know, good home console for sure. Yeah. What's even funnier is that Nvidia's what am I trying to say? Nvidia, Microsoft, that burn, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah. I was trying to say something and I read chat and I forgot about it, so I guess it wasn't that important. Oh, I know. Nvidia's stock price is very misleading right now because it looks like it's like just $200 compared to like all these other companies and shit. But a couple years ago, they did a little trickery where they decided to tweak the price a little bit, so to say. They tweaked the price by essentially because the price for their stocks reached like $1,000, and what they figured they would do is, since it like crossed $1,000 per share, what they did is they are just going to divide it by 10 and multiply everyone's shares by 10, if that makes sense. So if you own 100 of them worth $1,000 a piece, now you own 1,000 of them worth $100 a piece. And that's partially so that more people can buy into their fucking little share price bullshit, you know, and shares in general. So yeah, even if it looks like it's 200, in reality, in like their original share stuff that they had a couple years ago, they have like more like it's more worth like $2,000 per share at this point in time. That sounds very sassy. It does, but they did it anyway, and apparently that's legal. So I mean it's legal because if you look at, you know, if you put into Google right now or whatever your browser of choice, your search engine of choice is, when you put in their $NVDA, letters NVDA, you will see that it's like 200 or something like that. But yeah, they used to be valued at like $1,000 a share, and then they decided, actually, let's divide that by 10 and let's multiply everyone's shares by 10. There was a couple of articles about this, and I saw this and I was like, okay, that's definitely normal. And like all the websites also updated, of course. They started showing like all the graphs have been like all the points on their fucking magical graphs were divided by 10 as well. There wasn't like a drop from 1,000 to 100. They just moved the whole graph down, or like divided the values on it by 10 as well, just to make the graph still like true to life, if that makes sense. I don't remember what they called it when they did it, but yeah. Oh my god. But again, it's like if their share price was right now at a much higher point, if it was like over $1,000, I don't think that many people would be like interested in buying them, especially that nobody has like $1,000 to like just throw in and buy like, you know, some shares. But like if it's 100, you're like, oh, okay. And it also like puts them a little more in line when you just look at the prices on the stock exchange. That puts them actually like lower when it comes to like cost per share than like all the other companies right now. Like you can look at like, I don't know, Apple, which has like 250 or something right now. Intel as well. Like you go and go, oh, okay, Nvidia is like not that high actually. But in reality, it's like 10 times that. Who needs stocks when you have monkey art? So true. All my apes gone. Waiting for all my shares gone, honestly. I gotta be real with you. It's just so based on vibes, dude. I can't potentially see this all crumble. Can't wait for that. Oh, I didn't fly out too hard. Okay. High enough, like this. Oh! Oh shit, I didn't drift far enough. All my apes gone. Okay, this track is annoying and we might have to finish this campaign on tomorrow. On Thursday. On tomorrow. It's not a Tuesday today, it's Wednesday. But we'll see. Because we still have one more track after this. Maybe 2 weeks ago, someone was talking about how he sold his monkey for a lot less than he paid for it, but he didn't see it as a loss. He owned the art and no one else did. You keep telling that to yourself, buddy, you know, like you just like pat on the back. Yeah. I actually remember reading it was a Wall Street Bets Reddit Reddit post. It was so fucking funny. It was a guy that just came in there and said, I actually lost all my savings because I actually fucked up so hard. They decided that they want to like invest. They want to short Korean fried chicken places in South Korea. Korean companies producing Korean fried chicken in South Korea. Yeah, Korean chicken restaurants, literally. All my chicken gone. The whole idea was that they saw that these companies are not doing that well. People are not buying in them quite often. Many of them are starting to bankrupt, so they wanted to short them. And they put in, I want to say like, it was like $500,000 on it or something. And like, did the short thing. I don't know if you ever heard about what shorting the stocks is. I did eventually once read about this. In general, the way this works is that you like borrow stocks, I believe, from the company or something, and you promise you're gonna give them back later or some shit like that. You like wait, hang on. No. Okay, never mind. I don't remember. It was stupid. Essentially, it was relying on the fact that the company is going down, so that when you, after some time, return those stocks, you return them for like, you sell them for like a fraction of the price or something, and your money is like way higher for that purpose. I don't remember. There was some bullshit like that. Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, to just summarize it extremely quickly, what happened is that they shorted these. They were waiting for the investment to return, but about a week ago, before the date when the short was supposed to like end and they were supposed to like earn all this money, out of all people, the CEO of Nvidia went to South Korea and ate in one of the South Korean restaurants, Korean chicken restaurants, and had a really nice time. And all of a sudden, that meant that everybody started investing in those Korean chicken restaurants again. And that meant the short backfired extremely heavily and they lost almost all their savings. It's so fucking funny. If you wanna have it, you can just post it in chat. I think that's, if somebody wants to read this, it's gonna be extremely fucking, it's hilarious. Yeah. I'm financially ruined short selling Korean. Yeah. I also hope that, but like it's so funny. I also kind of hope it's real. Oh, my chicken gun. Okay, that was weird. God, I'm trying to remember how shorting works, but like it definitely had something to do with like borrowing the shares or something. It is just like, all things considered, it is just amazing to me that we found a way to capitalize even on companies that are failing on the market. And I think that's like kind of wild. Because shorting, all I know is that shorting does rely on the fact that company is eventually failing, right? No. With this AT, did I just fuck up? Nope. Well, big time service here. Less time on ice. Faster. There we go, some speed. Oh fuck. Okay, well, never mind. Yes, news about the shorter chicken post. Is it fake? If it's fake, don't tell me. Way more speed. Okay. Not PB. Too early. Up. Okay. Okay. It's so over, yeah. Nice gears, idiot. Oh my god. That should be good enough. Okay. Somehow I died. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I lost all this time? No, dude. What do you mean I lost all this time? That drift was kind of bad anyway. Okay. I think this might be it, though. I think that if I get that 0.6 there or whatever, it's gonna be fine. This ice slide is the biggest culprit here. I was doing it too slow. Okay. I love when sometimes the game doesn't realize I'm holding gas. Gas button. Nice. So awkward. It's a very quick sequence here. I lost all my speed. Okay. All my speed gone. Whatever the fuck was that beginning, honestly? Yeah, I lost half a second. Okay. Okay, that was very weird. That was also a weird angle, so oops. Okay. Yes. Nice. Oh, I almost saved that gear. Okay, and I fucked it up right after. So I forgot what's happening next. That's fine, that's fine. No speed. Yep. Have discovered that Gigi eats more if I stand next to her the whole time, occasionally saying things like good job and yummy dinner. This cat is... This cat is so specific, dude. Yeah, mom says the dinner is yummy, so it means it must be yummy. I will keep eating it. What the fuck is this cat doing? Well, like... She's such a child. It's kind of cute, actually. Works for doggos too. That's very funny. Where it's come from or why? Maybe the food that she has to, because like Gigi is on a little diet, like a general diet, like she needs to get a special food because she had little problems with a little bit of stuff. So we eventually had to like switch food for her to be like a specific food that like is like a diet food, but like it's not it's, I guess it's not the best thing in the world. I think it doesn't taste the best. We're trying like a different brand now, and it kind of worked at first because it tasted different, but I think she doesn't like it also as much. But like originally the food that she was eating was like she never really had any like issues with that. So like I guess maybe it's just a matter of the food tasting weird because it's you know, it's like diet food. Only eat if you wait, which would only eat in the dark on his own. That's so funny. She got a remote update, maybe that's also an option. Do not perceive me when I sup. That is so funny. Okay. Okay, so like if I would have to like be in this angle and then grab this wood and have enough space to survive this. But I mean cutting that turn is also faster, so is that better? Pretty much. Oh. Yeah, I was like, I knew I wasn't making that jump there. So I wanted to like try and save it here like this. I don't know how to make this turn. Why would I do this to myself? I was very fast here. I was just picky. Yeah, she was a little brat. She was a cute brat. Breedable, yeah. Yeah, pets do that sometimes. Cats do that because they're like, it's like a sign of like either it not being fresh or, you know, yeah. It's like a survival thing. Like they try to bury the food to like you know, hide their scent and food scent from like other predators and shit. And like, you know, tak. Do we have UPA? I think we do. I'm pretty sure I added it. Yep, thank you. Oh, it's Halloween themed. I totally forgot. For context, Willow, these emotes are... Oh, we can keep them for a little bit more. Yeah, this emote is from the communicator that was like a Polish made and it was very popular in Poland, called Gadu Gadu. Gadać is to chat, so like it means chat, I guess, or something. Not like the YouTube channel. GG, yeah, Gadu Gadu. And it had a bunch of different emotes and built in, and it was very fun. And a lot of people in Poland used it actually. It was like a Polish response for Poland in place of like AOL or like MSN or whatever the fuck the US used, right? When the internet was like becoming more and more of a thing. It was also a little different because they tried to take lessons when they made the program. They tried to take lessons from the phone numbers and shit. So everybody had a GG number that you could put into the app, and you know, you could like, yeah, you could like, you know, everybody had its own Gadu Gadu number kind of deal. And it was very fun, and you could text your friends and family and people who you know. It was only on computer, of course, because, you know, internet was only on computer, but Oh my god, this was a good time. Actually, Gadu Gadu still exists, by the way. I was surprised to find out that this communicator still exists. I was like, yeah, I was like quite a surprise when I found out recently. And the only reason I found out is because they announced, and that was like, you know, some people were loud about it on Twitter. They announced that they added the chatbot to their fucking app, and I was like, ugh. Can we use it over Discord? I have been actually throwing around the idea of a Discord replacement for a community server. But it's like so difficult to just ask everyone to move to a different platform, you know? Is this a good line? No. Last man standing from social media communicators of the 2000s from Poland. True. Oh fuck, that's slow. Okay. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Willow. Thanks for chilling. I'll just try getting this and then we'll call it a stream for a little more. Enjoy your night. Crash the inside of that turn. Come on, it's like so close. I know that we're like so close. Yeah, I think we'll do 25 on I think we'll do 25 on Thursday, tomorrow. We are kind of running out of time, and I do not think I will do a whole track in like the time span of 15 minutes. Although last campaign proved me wrong, but it was also a special campaign, so like I don't know. Actually, I wanted to check something. Okay. No. Enjoy your tea, Nor. Damn, you tripped, Norby. I'm so sorry. Enjoy your tea. I'm underdoing this turn. This. Yep. Oh. Almost. Almost. Okay, real question. Do you like the random nature of the noise redemption, or would you also want to have redemptions per sound effect? Or at least in some cases. Random good? Okay. It's fine, yeah, it's random, sure thing. That was good. That was very good. Wow. Let's not fuck this up now, shall we? I did fuck it up a little bit, but it's fine. Oh my god, I made this. Okay, this has to AT, right? I had to release. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my god. I didn't trust that I could make that turn. I released a little bit and that cost me all my speed there. That is so sad. Because this ice turn was actually cracked. Yeah, you did. You totally did. I have never gotten around to work on them because I don't know. I'm lazy, TM. This will never be as fast here. That was a very well timed turn though. It's like I need a little more angle. But I feel like if I give it all too much angle, it will just slide out. And that's also bad. There you go. That's good. Okay. Should be a little bit better. I don't have the speed now. I had such a sick speed here. Like 80 speed more, it's stupid. It's like amazing how much grip you have on the wood in this game. That was quite slow. But this was actually quite good recovery from it, so I'll take it. I can gain a lot of time just by not fucking up that last turn. Okay, well, whatever the fuck was that. Should I turn more here? Yeah, but then I lose more speed, huh? Okay. Practice. Okay. Okay. Back to the old strat. Never mind. Actually, didn't do that turn that well. I thought I did it like way better. Ow. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. I lost half a second. But I did have a very weird gear situation there, so I guess that's understandable. Yep, okay. I lose the gear. I'm on gear 2. Eventually, and that's what messes me up because the car will gear up and that will drop the slide. Okay. One viewer is at the risk of losing your streak. I'm so sorry. Did we figure out how to turn off these notifications? Because I am about to actually just uninstall Twitch from my computer. I'm gonna survive that. Okay, doesn't have to be ideal. Just has to work. That was good. That was good. That was good. Make it to the finish. Why did I release me there? Oh, oh, that wouldn't be 80. It's a 49. Oh. Oh, I'm more fucked than I expected to be. Oh, okay. How? It's this ice slide, I think. I lose a lot of time on it because I'm going so much like around. Can't really think of what else. No, actually, I can think of what else. The hover afterwards. I like release a lot and that loses me a lot of speed and I eventually don't get that speed back. Like I spend a lot of speed in like hanging in midair when I should like probably just figure out a way to fly slower and then cut through the air. I think I have an idea how to do this. So like, let me test this. If I go here, where are we? 857. Okay. Like this. Well, that is sometimes safe, I guess. Yeah, just fly low essentially is the answer, I think, there. What if I fly low here as well? Can I like zoop or some shit? Wait, no, I have no engine here, so I can't control the car really that much. No, I can. Never mind, I can. But then I don't have speed for this drift. Okay, yeah. So full speed here. Full speed here. Got it. Got it. Full speed here. Tea time. Enjoy your tea time, Norby. Tea good, especially when it's like colder like it is right now. Like this. Go. Okay. Forgot about fly low. Oh, go full speed, go faster. Yeah, I'm saying. Take notes, no, Bono. Take notes. When you eventually beat the Nuggets truck, the 21, you know. Take notes. I forgot I want to fly low here. Okay. I just made it because of that. I felt cold after walking and all around Warsaw. I understand, yeah. I forgot again. I have to like release on the slope there. Yeah, that's what you want. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect to grip that much. Okay. Okay. That's what they want you to do here. Okay. Okay. So all the time loss was at the beginning at this point in time. Okay. The timings are so weird because I feel like I'm going fast, but then it just kind of... I'm like 0.7 slower all of a sudden in the ice slide. Yeah, like I lose half a second just because that ice slide takes like a specific path, I guess. I don't know. Forgot about low. Have you considered flying car? I gotta say, if you consider flying car, in general, I guess it would be better. The problems are I don't know how to fly in car. And like if you like take everything into consideration, I feel like it will take shorter time for me to finish it the ground car than flying car. Is that clear? Am I clear? I think I'm clear. Press 12 divided by 3 if it's clear. Actually, do I have to drift there? Or do I have to just drive specifically there? Right here at the beginning. I genuinely don't know how to slide this. I think I have to drift just to have a better angle. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. That was a hiccup. You have to trust the car so fucking much there. It's actually kind of wild. Because, like, you have to just kind of enter that turn and hope that wood will grip you enough. Which it should. But it doesn't, like, comply with any established rules of Trackmania physics. So, like, it's, it's just hard. It's a hard turn. Oof, low. Okay, well, I had a good idea here. I almost did it like I wanted to. Just a little too much. Just a little too far. But I think that's it. I think that jump is it. That jump plus my PB lost half a second at the end, but... Okay, nice. Time save. We love time save. That was good. Bad angle. Okay. Part of me wants to just stop it for the day. Can you drive? What? Hello? Okay. Part of me wants to stop for the day. It is already 10:30. I guess we're gonna finish this on nice. If I just hold left. Okay, I can still hit the wall, but I am tied. Okay. I think you were gonna cut it probably. Let me give it a couple more tries. Just give it another like minute or two. I'm like almost certain that I should be going that short there. And just trying to drift from there is like bad. Like you need to like cut this there. You need to shorten the amount of time you spend there. So you want to go here. And I lose 4 point and then lose 0.4. Lose a whole second rather, I should say. Okay, last try. Last meaningful try. This doesn't count. Oh, you know what? I forgot I wanted to order a rechargeable double A's for the Wiimote. In general, like, rechargeable AA batteries are pretty cool and useful. Yeah, I'm not fast enough. Okay, cool. I recently saw that you can just buy like lithium-ion batteries that are in the shape of a AA battery and have like a USB-C in them. So you can just kind of plug them in and charge them. Which is pretty fucking cool. I think I was planning to get them for the Metroid games. And I totally forgot. So we'll probably play with the classic AA's and then I'll order them in the meantime. Oh, and that actually worked as I wanted it to. Okay. Last try. Point 4 is still good. Okay. No. That's enough. Good progress. We're gonna finish this next time. Good progress. We will finish next time. Interesting ending to the campaign. I gotta be real with you. Interesting ending. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Tomorrow's stream anyway. It's Wednesday, not Tuesday. I feel like it's Tuesday, but it's Wednesday. So yeah, next stream tomorrow. We're gonna just finish this campaign tomorrow for sure, 100%.